Any connection, boxing, rapping, any?
Well, the competitive nature of both of them is there, and they have a strong, the music resonates strong with the fighters because of the physical discipline involved. So the music's playing in the gym, the music's playing in the headsets when they're doing the road work, music's playing in the car after they're done. So, you know, it just makes an easy marriage. That's why Mike Tyson, that was speaking, had Mike Tyson Records, and Floyd Mayweather has Filthy Rich Records, and Roy Jones has his record company, and so many, you know, talented fighters, and with new Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
He actually rapping his way to the ring.
Now you kind of glossed over it. You said your relationship with Floyd
was fuzzy.
Was fuzzy. Thank you, Carrie, for bringing that back up. So, how would you characterize your relationship with Floyd? You guys have seemingly had some issues.
It's who Floyd is. You know, like he'll just flip-flop from time to time, and it's just who he is. Like his father was like around me. Like, he was the house trainer for the actual gym that we had. So Floyd, Roger trained him for about 17 years, and then he decided he wanted his father to train him. So Roger was around, and then he decided he wanted Roger back. So Roger's there, and his father's back around. So it's like
the growing pains of that friendship. If you're in a friendship with him, that's what
do you consider yourself still friends with him?
Yeah, I mean, well, if you're friends with someone, you got to accept their imperfections, right? You know, and Floyd is just one of those people that's gonna flip-flop, and he got a lot going on emotionally. You know, coming from being incarcerated for him, 60 days wouldn't be a lot to someone who's been in an environment that experienced those type of things before. But for him, it was a traumatic experience, and I can't wait to see, how he performs following that, because he still hasn't
now
fought.
that you have some distance from Floyd, a little more objectivity, did Floyd duck Manny Pacquiao?
Yes, he did duck the fight. That's $100 million, and he just left it.
Why?
I mean, for two reasons. I think he concentrates on how much someone else is getting paid opposed to how much he's actually getting paid, and he can kind of see himself in a space that no one else sees him in. Like that he's so high or on top of it that he shouldn't actually give some of the other great fighters the opportunity to be in that position at this point. So, and it is true he could fight a cab driver and we'd be tuned in to see it.
You got that right. Now we would.
So,
okay, but I'm sorry. But going back 2 years ago, when they're more in their primes, how much did Floyd fear Pacquiao? Fear losing to him?
Yeah, he's not afraid of Pacquiao or any fighter. I think it's more of him saying who do I have to fight? Like who's at this point, like it's more him sorting out who's the perfect opponent than him fighting the toughest fighter to fight. I think when you go in the history books, it's you actually doing it a bit differently. This is more business and making the right financial decisions, and how do you, stretch out how many wins on your actual record. And those fighters that fight the toughest fighters of their actual time are the guys that kind of go around in history.
Okay, but 2 years ago, if they had fought, who would your money have been on?
I still would have went with I would have went with Floyd.
Would you?
You know what I mean? Like,
why?
It's because he has a gift. It's like you can't take it away from him. Even in the middle of a recession, the messaging points are, we have all the money in the world. Common sense say this is the wrong messaging. You know what I'm saying? And it's been actually planned that he's the villain.
Okay.
So he's aware that people are watching, they can't wait to see him actually lose. And then they leave after they see the fight and say, you know what? Whew, he's amazing.